Alright everyone, welcome back to another episode of Urban Reef. Just a quick update. Still going fishless, fallow as people call it, in the 75-gallon reef tank after a velvet outbreak. I have everybody in quarantine, all still doing good, and I'll just thought I'd give you guys a rundown on the coral. Once again, we have the donut coral. Doing great. Feed it about twice a week with some mussel shrimp. I have the acans here. Probably about 6 or 7 new heads on this. I have a few zoanthids starting to grow underneath this head here. I don't know if you'll be able to see the one new head right there forming. So that's growing pretty good. It's only been in the tank for maybe 3 weeks. I have my candy canes still. The bird's nest up top is really starting to grow since the new lights. Some new nice white tips on it, bright white. See if I can get them to show up. Right here, this coral here, I forget what the name of it is. I had looked it up, and I'm sorry guys, I forget what it is off the top of my head. It's a very slow growing SPS though. My Manipur plate is actually getting bigger, but it actually appears to be getting much thicker now. Before it was very thin, and it would grow and quick, but now it just seems to be filling out real thick. The chalice down the bottom is growing very quick. I don't know if you can see, but oh, there you go. In the video you can see there's a new ring there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 heads that I can see, or mouths, on the new sections growing in. They should be in probably another week or two. Down here, the Blasto has got a couple new heads on it as well. There's one underneath, a couple here on the sides, and one on the other side. The purple hammer, doing good. My purple and green Favia has split in 3 sections down there on the left. Right there. So that's also grown pretty quick since the existence of the lights. The Ganiapur, or some people call them flower pot, it's got 3 new little heads growing out. So that's also starting to grow. And my purple and green frog spawn is also doing great. Some of the problems I'm having now is I'm having some green hair algae. It's growing like crazy. I stopped dosing the peroxide into the system, but it grows quick. As you can see at the top there, it's pretty fluffy. I mean, it looks like I'm growing a bush of algae. But I got 3 more weeks of going fallow. I'm working on keeping it pretty clean. System's as clean as it's ever been right now, except for the hair algae, but that's an easy remedy. I'll take you down to the sump now, guys. I did a couple things down there. So if you look there, I have added a filter sock. It's 200 micron, which is pretty small, usually used to polish the water. I could have started out with something much bigger in hole size so it didn't clog up so fast, but I figure I'd get at it and see what happens. Here, the bubble magus, this thing is pulling skim like crazy, and there's no fish in the system. The only thing that's in there is the hermit crabs, and I dose some shrimp every now and then, the mysis shrimp to the donut coral and the acans, but this thing's just going crazy. Also, I have not cleaned the glass. And all I can say is just from this skimmer being in here, a lot of this red algae that was on the side of the glass has come off. So, like I said, man, this thing is skimming like crazy and cleaning like crazy. I cleaned the sump today. Over here to the left. Cleaned that pond matrix. It had a bunch of dirt and everything from the filter pads that I was using just on the top. I did away with the filter pads, being I added the filter sock. And there you go, I just knocked over my bucket. But whatever, stuff happens. I had to make some changes to my overflow pipe there. At the top I put a hole so the air could vent. And then this is my sump, guys. So there's some carbon. I was running for a couple hours since taking that out. Mangroves are growing really good. I have one piece of live rock in this chamber with the Chaeto and red Gracia. Can't really see them. And then there's my return pump. Over here is my auto top off, which is doing great. Really like the design of the sump that I did myself with a 55-gallon aquarium that I had used for African cichlids. And I've slowly been ramping up the lights, so I can say that the growth is there. Now I just have to catch up on the chemistry. I just ran my chemistry and my alkalinity has come down to 9. It was holding at 10, so I now know that that's starting to come down. And the surprise is my calcium. My calcium is at 420 or 320. I'm sorry, 320. So I definitely got to start dosing some calcium to the system. So I'll probably get that here in a day or two. Other than that, guys, that's my quick update on the tank and the corals. So I'll take you over to the quarantine system right now, where I've been dosing the Seachem's coppermine. And everybody's doing good. I was dosing just straight peroxide in here. Just giving it a try, see what happened. It was working great. And I let it go for like 2 weeks. And I don't know, they just didn't seem right. So I went back with the copper. I did have one little outbreak with the clown. Had some pop eye going on in the right eye. And the wrasse actually had a mark on his belly. And if you guys have watched any of my updates, you'll know that my snowflake eel has not been eating since I had taken him out of the main display. And I guess he finally got hungry, and it's the perfect size to what was on the wrasse's belly. So I since put the snowflake eel in his own tank for now. And I was actually able to get him to eat, but it took some live ghost shrimp. So, guys, he's in here. He's doing good. He's just been quarantined until he starts eating normally on his own. Other than that, that is my update. Everybody's doing good, and this tank water is only dirty just because I just fed them, and I used the Celcon for the vitamins in it. I just dumped the whole thing in. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and I will keep you guys all informed. Thanks for watching.